Hi, I'm back here with another episode, and today we're going to be talking about Koneko Kitten and Littlestray, and this guy named Illumin. And I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, however, let's go ahead and get right into this episode. Okay, so there was a whole bunch of drama involving him, because originally he made a tweet with the slur, but the slur was retarded, and I don't really find that like a slur or offensive at all, but Koneko Kitten definitely did. And Koneko Kitten quote tweeted it, saying, "Littlestray has done far more for the RTC than half you snakes coming out the woodworks throwing slurs at her have ever done. Good stuff? Solid tweets? No, throw that all away because she started drama with an actually problematic people. Unbelievable, lame-o." And of course, from this, because, Koneko Kitten has like so many followers, he got hunted down by Koneko Kitten and Littlestray stands. And they found some type of tweet, and they got him suspended on Twitter. His friend, Lil Rings, says, defending him, of course, she says, "Okay, I'm sorry, but thanks to Kitten getting my friend witch hunted, he got suspended. This is why famous RTC people don't just quote tweet somebody. You just got an innocent person suspended and attacked for his viewpoint on Littlestray. Thanks a lot, Kitten." And then it shows Lumen saying inside of Discord, basically saying that Koneko Kitten is exploiting his fan base and that he should not have quote tweeted him. However, I think he's kind of playing the victim just because he got suspended, when actually you shouldn't really be throwing insults at people and expecting not to get any backlash or not to get any criticism. No matter how big the channel is, I think they can provide criticism. So basically what I'm saying is, do not throw insults at someone and expect not to get a retweet, not to get a quote tweet, not to get any backlash from it. And he obviously plays victim here. And of course, Littlestray makes a joke, talk blanket, get hit. And after this, Koneko Kitten actually made like 3 Twitter videos. I only have 2. However, inside of those Twitter videos, he basically says,
"Okay, hi Twitter. So apparently people want me to comment on this situation in a bit more in-depth comparatively. Apparently I got somebody suspended because I quote tweeted them saying that you people for coming out of the woodwork when somebody deactivates their account to start throwing insults at them, which is absolutely 100% true, by the way. You people are complete for coming out of the woodworks. When she was deactivated, you come out suddenly to try to just on Littlestray? Like, that's okay? Like, really? And I didn't think that was cool at all. So I quote tweeted one of these people that were calling her slurs and insulting her and calling her like a SJW, and I'm like, you people are so stupid because she's actually done a lot to deal with these problematic people on Roblox. She's done a lot. So then I wake up and I see this quote tweet by a person, LOL Reigns, saying, "I'm sorry, but thanks to Kitten, my friend got witch hunted and he got suspended. This is why RTC people don't quote tweet someone." I mean, I get that. Sure, but perhaps you shouldn't call people slurs and insult them and expect that to be complete okay? Like, I don't know, like, this person is, like, completely in the DMs, like, yeah, YouTubers exploiting their fanbase. I do not exploit my fanbase. Anyone can tell you this. I simply got annoyed at you calling my friends slurs and nicknames when they were going through a bad mental moment. That is me defending one of my best friends, and not exploiting my fan base. Don't even try to paint this as a situation of me exploiting my fan base. I've never done that ever.
That they were wusses for, only coming at her when she didn't have really a platform and how to protect her tweets, etc. And I actually agree with this. Like, say it when people actually can defend themselves, and don't expect no backlash if you're talking about a public person. He quote tweets them. Your friend should probably not try calling one of my friends slurs if you expect me to feel sympathetic. And of course, I don't sympathize with a guy, like, for real. Don't talk trash and expect someone not to do anything about it. However, I do agree with him when he says that retarded is not a big word to use, and it's not that offensive. Obviously, it's not offended to me. There's a ton of people that are offended by it. However, he could have said it if he wants because it's free speech. And Koneko Kitten at the end of the video goes on to say that she was in a bad mental space. And of course, he didn't even know that she was inside of a bad mental state. And you can't just always assume that somebody's inside of a bad mental state. Koneko Kitten goes on to say that his quote tweets were immature and he should have handled it like an adult instead of just throwing around insults. And it just made him stoop to that level. And he said he's not the best mentality to handle this. And of course, people are going to be attacking him because how much Koneko Kitten flamed him inside of this stuff. And a whole bunch of people saw this, of course. It was up for about like 30 minutes. So a whole bunch of people are going to be coming at this guy. And really, he's not the victim, but at the same time, he is. Now, Kitten also says that Littlestray is going through a rough time mentally, and he says he apologizes for unintentionally sending people to report / harass in the tweet, but would also like an apology for insulting Littlestray. And of course, he could have definitely handled that differently by, not just throwing out insults like he did, all these, bad words, etc. at this guy, who's probably doesn't even know the impact that he caused on Littlestray, apparently. And then Koneko Kitten also deletes all his tweets regarding the situation, and he opens up his DMs for a little bit to inquire about this, of course. My final take on the situation is, don't just come at somebody who's a huge YouTuber and expect nothing to happen. Like, always expect the worst if you're going to, criticize someone. But that does not mean you shouldn't criticize people. And of course, it is free speech, so I don't think anything is wrong with him saying retarded. And that's about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please just like and subscribe, turn notifications, follow me on Twitter. And for more hot takes, definitely follow me on Twitter. And join my Discord because I do cool stuff in there and I release all my videos. So just in case you don't get notifications, because I saw that some of you guys were commenting that you don't get notifications. If you want notifications, make sure you hit the notification bell and join my Discord. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching and goodbye.
I don't like school cause the math was too hard, but my grades need super glue because they're falling apart. I bet my teachers couldn't beat me in some Mario Kart. Tell them I don't need a degree to be rapping these bars. I'm going stupid, I'm going dummy. Class clown making bangers, that ain't that funny. Really all I need